Hi Kurt, what attracted you to Smappee?
Yeah, difficult question. First of all, the technology. During my PhD in the late 90s, I was actually doing some work on the rings of a tree. And one of the things that I analyzed was the impact of fossil fuel and the CO2 that has been emitted by that on how we could measure that. And that was the first moment, so it's close to 40 years ago now, that I realized that something was happening in the atmosphere that we couldn't smell, that we couldn't see. And now, all these years later, this topic is the biggest societal change that we have to overcome. And the fact that with Smappee technology, Smappee products, Smappee services, that we can bring these actions to the individual basis is for me very exciting.
At this point, what mark do you want to leave at Smappee?
Oh my God, son, this is a very difficult question. I'm just here for 3 days and you ask me what mark I want to leave. Um, well, I'm looking at what we want to achieve. It would, of course, be fantastic if in 5 or 10 years from now, when I leave, when we can really say, okay, Smappee is a global player, it's a recognized player, and we have brought smart technologies to the individual home so that each and everybody has a direct way to have an impact on emissions so that energy usage is rationalized. I would, of course, be a happy leader if I see a team that has grown, of course, grown in size, but that has also grown in potential, and that the growth of the company, that our global reach has led to an exciting, diverse, very coherent, good group. That would be really nice.
How would you describe your leadership style in 3 words?
Obviously, coaching, um, very collaborative, and strongly trust based.
And what's like one lesson you've learned as a leader that you think that's important for us to know?
I think you need to be very aware of context, more importantly, cultural context, because the cultural context really determines how you work with people, how you organize an organization, what priorities you set, how you communicate. And the cultural context also determines how you run business, um, how you offer a service.
All right. What's the most exciting initiative or project you've worked on so far?
On the business side, I still vividly remember very positively the afternoon when I got the phone call from North America, a big American OEM confirming that they would introduce the materials that we had introduced for their batteries for the first very popular EV car some 50 years ago. That's of course fantastic news. But the most exciting thing is actually a private issue, a private topic. The most exciting thing is having built a family, finding my soulmate in life more than 30 years ago, creating a family, having children, having two sons, seeing them developing. Yeah, that's the most exciting thing in life.
You have a favorite quote or motto you live by daily?
I would say work smart and enjoy intense.
Okay. And what would be a non-professional fun fact about yourself that not many people know already about?
There are not so many things I believe that people don't know about me. I'm a pretty open book. One thing that not so many people know, a couple of years ago, I had the unique opportunity to drive a race ready Formula E car on a racetrack, so not a Formula One, but Formula E. on a racetrack, and that was really, really cool. I'm usually not such a fast driver, so I'm not the speed champion on the road, but yeah, I mean, being able to do that safely on a racetrack, that was cool. Although I heard afterwards that people were laughing, being the slowest driver on the racetrack at that moment in time. But I enjoyed it.
What's your favorite go-to activity to unwind?
Right now, I'm jogging very regularly. I like to be outside. It can be a simple walk, but that can be here in Belgium, it can be at the coast. I love mountains, winter and summer. So a good 10, 12, 14K hike in the mountains, let it come.
Is there anything else you want our Smappee heroes to hear, to take away?
When I hear hero, this like brings two types of word connotation in my mind. First of all, I think it's important that with the team we have to realize heroic things. So in that sense, yeah, absolutely fits the purpose. On the other hand, heroism can also kind of show a little bit of individualistic approach, cutting a corner here or there. And what I'm specifically focused on is that we bring products and services on the market that could potentially create hazardous situations for the people that maybe produce our products, for the installers, eventually for the customers. You never know. So in that sense, I would really don't want heroism to lead to that. But once again, I mean, the heroism should be there. Let's try to be heroes and make things happen. Do the extra mile where possible. This is absolutely important. But we need to communicate and create common objectives, and we have collectively to work to get there. So I would like us to be heroes in creating our joint plan. And I also believe that doing that together will bring us farther, faster. And in the end, this is what we want to achieve.
Okay. Thank you, Chris. That was a very inspiring talk.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I hope to continue on this track.
All right.